Have you ever been to a dinner party or a cozy family gathering and found yourself reaching for those little, perfectly golden meatballs? The ones that melt in your mouth, full of flavor and leave you craving more. Well, today we're diving into the magic of Swedish meatballs. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned chef, these 8 recipes will elevate your dinner game. And let me tell you, these aren't just any meatballs. These are the best ever, guaranteed to leave everyone begging for seconds. Let's dive into a world of rich, savory flavors with Swedish meatballs. First, we'll prepare the classic recipe. Begin by combining ground beef and ground pork. The mixture of these 2 meats is key for the perfect meatball, providing that juicy tenderness. Add breadcrumbs, milk, chopped onion, egg, salt, pepper, allspice, and nutmeg and gently mix them together just until everything is combined. We don't want to overwork it. Now roll the mixture into bite-sized meatballs. You should get around 20 meatballs. Heat up a pan with a little oil and cook the meatballs in batches, turning them to achieve that golden brown exterior on all sides. Once they're cooked through, set them aside and start preparing the gravy. For the gravy, melt butter in the same pan and add flour to create a roux. Slowly whisk in beef broth and heavy cream until the mixture thickens into a smooth, velvety sauce. Pour the gravy over the meatballs, and there you have it. The classic Swedish meatballs, tender and comforting, with a rich, creamy sauce. But what if you're looking to cut down on fat while still keeping the flavors delicious? Here's a make-ahead tip for you. Try swapping out the beef and pork for leaner ground turkey or chicken. Not only will it reduce the fat content, but it'll still give you a juicy and flavorful meatball. And if you're looking to lighten up the gravy as well, replace the heavy cream with Greek yogurt. You'll get that same creamy texture without all the extra calories. This version is just as tasty and perfect for anyone looking for a healthier option. Next, we're going to take it up a notch with a sweet twist, Swedish meatballs with cranberry sauce. Begin by preparing the cranberry sauce. In a saucepan, combine fresh cranberries with sugar, water, and a splash of orange juice. Let it simmer on low heat, stirring occasionally until the cranberries burst and the sauce thickens. While the sauce is simmering, cook the meatballs following the classic recipe. When they're done, plate the meatballs and drizzle the homemade cranberry sauce on top. The sweetness of the sauce contrasts beautifully with the savory meatballs, making each bite a delightful experience. Now let's try a lighter version with a fresh, zesty touch, lemon turkey Swedish meatballs. Start by combining ground turkey, breadcrumbs, egg, onion, chopped onion, salt, pepper, allspice, nutmeg, and lemon zest in a bowl. The lemon zest will bring a refreshing twist to the meatballs. Roll the mixture into meatballs and cook them in a skillet until they're golden brown and cooked through. While the meatballs cook, prepare a simple lemon yogurt sauce by whisking together Greek yogurt, lemon juice, and a pinch of garlic powder. Once the meatballs are done, drizzle the yogurt sauce over them, creating a light, tangy coating that pairs perfectly with the turkey meatballs. Let's turn up the heat with Swedish meatballs and spicy mustard sauce. To start, cook the meatballs following the classic recipe. In a bowl, mix together sour cream, Dijon mustard, honey, and a pinch of cayenne pepper for a creamy, spicy sauce. Once the meatballs are cooked, toss them in the spicy mustard sauce, coating them evenly. The spicy mustard sauce gives these meatballs a unique kick that's perfect for those who like a little heat. For a simple, yet delicious option, let's make Swedish meatballs with roasted vegetables. Begin by chopping carrots, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts into bite-sized pieces. Toss them with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast them in the oven until they're golden and tender. While the vegetables roast, cook your meatballs as usual classic recipe. Once everything is ready, serve the meatballs alongside the roasted vegetables. This dish is a perfect balance of savory meatballs and sweet, caramelized vegetables, comfort food at its finest. Next, we have Swedish meatballs with a crispy coating. For this version, roll your seasoned meatballs in a mixture of panko breadcrumbs and grated Parmesan cheese, ensuring they're fully coated. Fry the meatballs in a pan until they're golden brown and crispy on the outside, while remaining juicy on the inside. Serve these crispy meatballs with a creamy ranch dip for an irresistible snack that's perfect for any gathering. If you're looking for something smoky and flavorful, Swedish meatballs with barbecue sauce are the way to go. Cook your seasoned meatballs as you normally would, then toss them in a rich, smoky barbecue sauce. Coat the meatballs evenly and serve them with a side of creamy coleslaw. The smoky barbecue sauce adds a delicious depth to the meatballs, while the coleslaw provides a refreshing contrast. Finally, let's wrap it up with a fun, party-friendly option: Swedish meatball skewers. Thread the seasoned meatballs onto skewers along with roasted peppers and onions. Grill or roast them until they're golden and slightly crispy. Once cooked, drizzle with balsamic glaze for a sweet and tangy finish. These skewers make for a great appetizer that's easy to eat with your hands and packed with flavor. Have you tried any of these Swedish meatball recipes? Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and feel free to share your own twists on this classic dish. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fun Food Stories. As a bonus, if you're preparing these meatballs in advance, here's a time-saving tip. Make the meatballs ahead of time and freeze them. When you're ready to serve, just cook them in your sauce of choice. It's the perfect way to have a homemade meal ready to go in no time. These meatballs pair perfectly with mashed potatoes, roasted vegetables, or even a simple green salad. For a lighter option, try pairing with cauliflower rice or a side of steamed veggies. These Swedish meatballs are perfect for cozy winter nights, holiday gatherings, or any time you're craving a comforting, savory dish. Legend has it that Swedish meatballs have been a staple of Swedish cuisine for centuries. They were originally made with a mixture of meat, breadcrumbs, and spices, and were often served with lingonberry jam. Over time, the dish has evolved into the classic we know today, and it's loved by people around the world for its comforting flavors and versatility. Whether you're making the classic version or one of these delicious variations, Swedish meatballs are sure to bring warmth and joy to your table.